Perhaps this is me thinking better of mankind. But I think that he's lost someone important, and the churches are playing hard to get for the resurrection. And he's going to offer that as compensation.
It might. I'll have to consult my god about this.
Well, if you want to figure out, maybe you can make an insight.
Yeah, I am actually going to make an insight check. I'm going to check if my little millionth... No, perception checks only. Damn.
Insight, yeah! +1, let's do it.
Okay, guys, I got all the rolls you need. Why can't I roll like this in Emily's fucking game? Holy shit.
Right? So, you can definitely tell that there's an ulterior motive behind this, that it's not just for the money. Between the gems, the letter, this item, you can definitely assume that he's asking for a favor from... He's probably going to be asking for a favor from a priest.
One moment. Sorry. I am going to... I'm going to take the bag. I'm going to look at him and say, if there's something that powerful, if there's something that powerful in that location, there's something even more dangerous guarding it. And for this,
guards will be able to take it down.
For this reason, if you throw enough guards at it, eventually everything will fall.
Human wave tactics.
Eventually, if we're going to do this quickly, we need more information, and we think the best place to acquire that would be in the Holy Cities. So I believe the correct order of operations is to head to the Holy Cities, have you delay the deployment of the guard, and plant it in the prince's mind that perhaps hiring a group of young adventurers that happen to return might be a cheaper alternative.
Very well. I will do what I can. You kind of starts thinking. It will take you 4 days to get there, 4 days to get back. "10 days. Back here."
You're giving us 2 days to acquire all the information we need to defeat whatever's inside there.
Fine. A week. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. We'll be back by the end of the month. Next month. What's the date, Kyle?
Let me update that
Date
for
master.
in a second. It is...
It should be 126 or 127.
No, it's the 3rd of the 2nd month.
Is it? Oh, we've been in town that long. Yeah, right.
Yeah. You've been traveling, remember?
Right, well, one of the ancient... Oh, 2-3.
Alright, so that gives us, what, almost a week to gather information. If it's 4 days there and back. Well, 8 days there in Mag, whatever.
And we need time for me to get my hands on another cantrip. I don't want to explain. My out-of-character reason is I'm assuming that letter is sealed.
Wait. If I'm going to do this, going to delay the prince, you have to come with me and show him your power. Show him that you are worth waiting for.
Okay, what do we have to do? Do we have to, like...
Leave that to me. Leave that to me. I have an idea.
Like, do we have to fight his guards or something to prove that we can whoop ass or something?
I mean, if we give Arranis an hour and some diamond powder.
I'm thinking more about two of us have God mode.
Oh yeah, that's right, you two do.
I don't want to waste my inspiration.
But, Kyle, think of the power.
Shit. That's gonna suck. Is the letter sealed?
Yes.
Does Gideon know mending? I'm gonna kill Zeus if he doesn't know mending.
Do not try opening the letter.
I'm not...
I did not get where I am today by being stupid.
This is true. I am going to...
Oh wait, bad things happen when you turn God mode on. Remember that one time when it happened?
I got 2 levels of exhaustion.
And then all those things showed up.
Well, that was due to the ritual.
I thought that was due to the God mode turning on.
No, that was due to the initial ritual.
Oh.
Yeah. The initial ritual is what attracted the creatures. The God mode is what saved you guys from getting your asses handed to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
As I was taking out 2, sometimes 3 of them in one turn.
So, let's...
So what's...
sorry, my brain just stopped for a moment. Rebooting. Safe mode. And... So let's go with Bolskovar and show him our power.
Unlimited power!
We'll save the thing for a last resort.
What's the thing?
Don't worry about the thing. Bolskovar, we agree to your terms, and I hope this is the beginning of a beautiful trade relationship. Hello, Mrs. Farnak. How are you?
She's technically still my fiance. She's not, and it's far. Jim, how long have you known me? You still can't pronounce my last name.
You've never said your last name.
Oh, haven't?
No.
Huh.
I always thought it was Farnak.
Farnach.
Or Notch.
There you go.
So,
There you go.
How
now you know.
how is Mrs. Future Farnosh today?
Gosh.
They're saying hello, future Mrs. Farnach.
And then she writes.
Okay, sorry about that. Anyway. Anyway.
Whoa, I got blurry. What the hell happened there?
Okay. So, Bolskovar agrees to the terms as well, so long as you do go and at least visit with him as they go to talk to the prince.
Alright, let's see here. This might be a good time to employ some of my languages. Let's see, most of us know Elvish, so I can talk in Elvish if we're traveling with
I'll
him.
be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume he doesn't know Elvish.
I know Common.
I know, but I know that...
And Orc and Dwarven.
I know Gideon and the professor know Elvish, and I know Elvish, so we could, in theory, talk in secret unless this guy somehow knows Elvish. Which I hope he doesn't. Unless we're gonna, like, depart from him, then regroup with him. I don't know what the plan is. Like, is he going to see the prince right now, or...?
I
Yeah.
think that's where we're all headed.
Okay.
So, he at this point stands up, and he's rather tall, but now you really begin to see his sheer girth. This dude is fat, and it looks like he kind of almost waddles as he walks. And you really begin to see just how, like, he's got hair up and down his arms, his it's just these big, beefy arms, walking, thick legs, look like tree trunks. This dude looks like a lot bigger than a person should.
Basically, if anyone's played League of Legends, think Gragas.
Or Bacchus.
Yeah. That'd be more common for people to know. The Greek god of wine and whatever else, partying.
Debauchery.
Roman.
Yeah.
Dionysus is Greek.
I always get the Greek and Roman Pantheon confused because it's so close.
Yeah, Bacchus is Roman.
We sure on that?
So, yep.
Okay.
Because in Rick Riordan's novel, Percy Jackson, they keep referring to the guy that grows the grapes really well as Mr. D. And he actually says his name at one point, Dionysus.
Well, they know it's Dionysus because Zeus says he has to sober up and he can only drink Diet Coke.
Yeah, and it fucking sucks.
And it's the most terrific thing ever.
It's hysterical, and they grow strawberries and shit because, you know, vine things. But he's like pissed about it. He's like, he conjures up this goblet full of wine, and it starts like thundering. He's like, oh fuck, forgot, my bad.
I thought he conjures up the wine and it immediately turns into a Diet Coke, something like that.
No, like he changes it back because Zeus gets pissed.
Oh yeah, it's the Bacchus is the name adopted by the Romans for him. Yep.
So he waddles out and he takes you down. Gwendolyn, I'm taking my break. I'm going to see the prince. Yes, sir. And sir? Yes. My name's not Gwendolyn. Don't care. Just kind of keeps wandering out.
So what's her real name? You're just doing that to mess with her, right?
I don't care. She looks good. That's all that matters to me.
Wow.
You prefer the short lasses, I see.
I prefer any less.
So that's where the term shorty comes from.
You see, it is wonderful being me. I could have any woman I want.
Oh.
I refuse to acknowledge this comment and just continue to walk on silently.
Like, and as you're walking, he kind of goes on and on about how great he is, and at one point, he actually reaches over and smacks a woman on the ass.
Let's see here.
See,
Doesn't have good form.
people love me. I have whatever I want, and I take it. Because I know things. And because I am rich.
So is out of character. Is this guy like? If anyone's seen like Sherlock season 3, that one guy who's got like dirt on literally everybody.
No.
The German
No.
guy.
Nope.
Not him.
Never
This guy
even
doesn't have
seen
enough
that.
class.
Well, actually, no.
Yeah,
That
class.
German guy was pretty messed up too.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but he had a lot more class.
Eh.
This dude's
Arguably.
This dude is kind of a pig.
Eh. I mean, the licking of the face thing, that was a bit, Anywho.
So
That's
you
just what it
finally
reminded me
get
of.
to this, what appears to be a mansion. Like, it is very well built. Stone, because, you know, wood is rather scarce. But it's all stone, sandstone, limestone, marble. Very opulent building. And in front of it is a big stone gate, or stone wall with an iron gate, and 2 guards standing there. And Bulskabar just kind of goes up, and he just kind of waves his hand as he walks through, and they just open up the gate. And he says something kind of under his breath, and the guards kind of nod and let you guys through. In this city, you must know how to speak to others.
Huh.
Because everyone here has their place. And when people know their place, they get along just fine. Those guards, he spits on the ground beneath me. And
Out of character. This is looking. I'm pretty sure that killing this guy makes Zed a good character.
I mean, I'm contemplating it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, as soon as he said that off-colored comment about me causing my parents' death, that instantly flipped a little switch in Zed's head. That this guy might need to die.
What would I
kill
roll
switch.
to try to think that this guy might be a slave trader?
that would be an insight.
He's on the up
Still
and
don't
up.
like him. Still don't like him.
No, you definitely don't like. I mean, any sane person probably wouldn't like this douche. He finally gets up to the front and just throws open the doors and walks in. Waddles in.
There you go.
This is the fucking penguin. This is what this is.
Don't worry, Batman. Oh, what's that one line that Danny DeVito did when he was the Penguin about Catwoman? Like, it was something about pussy, obviously, but ah, fuck it.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I'm gonna.
I am here to see Margifra.
Who thinks this guy killed like his father or something?
And there's several people kind of wandering around, and as soon as he opened up the doors, I forgot to mention this, as soon as he opens up the door, everyone stops and kind of looks over, and he just announced, I'm here to see Magifra. Go! And people just kind of go and start scattering about trying to find him. Filthy people. And then at that point, eventually one of the servant girls runs up and bows. It's just, I'm sorry, Majifra is not here at the moment. And as she's speaking, he grabs her by the chin and pulls her up and just, you will find him and bring him here. He has guests. And he kind of shoves her away.
I'm gonna whisper to Arranis in Elvish. So what do you think we should do about this guy?
I am going to
I want to slowly cuss him out in Orcish under my breath.
I'm going to mumble. We wait.
Okay, give me the signal when.
And eventually, Bulskabar just kind of is waiting around, occasionally muttering things under his breath. And finally, a rather young man comes in from off to the side. He's very well dressed. He's got silk garb all over him, very finely polished shoes. He has a cane.
Ooh,
And
rich Corinthian leather.
kind of like a silk scarf wrapped around his neck. Bulskabar, I'm sorry about the wait. I hope you do fine. Come, let's go to your chambers. We must speak. So he leads you through.
Oh wait! I want to. Can I pick up any signs that the prince is on some sort of magical influence?
You can make an arcana.
Wouldn't she have to use detect magic?
I could, but I don't want to. But I don't exactly have 10 minutes to cast it.
Oh, it's only as a ritual for you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, ooh,
Ho! Ho ho
I
ho!
want the name of the spell. I want the wizard's name. I want his address.
I want him dead! I want his family dead! I want his house burnt to the ground! I want to piss in the ashes!
Every house, whorehouse, farmhouse.
I want to know his lineage.
I want to know what school he went to! I want to know the professor that taught him this!
I want to know whether he prefers pancakes or waffles in the morning.
Eggs.
All right, so you definitely, just by looking at him, you can tell that there's some kind of subtle magical influence going on, but not from Bulskabar.
What?
Bulskabar is just that strong. He has that strong of a personality.
So, what do I? Where is it coming from then?
You're not sure.
Can I discern a caster?
You would be able to do that. Like basically, when you cast something, you leave behind a little bit of your own essence. So you've now been able to pick up on the essence. It's a matter of now you've got to match that with a caster.
I don't have dispel magic.
Does Gideon?
Does Gideon?
I don't know.
Because I'm not sure if I speak Gnomish. I'm quite sure that I do. I have a lot of languages.
And if you don't, I do, so...
Yeah, but you don't have this information. That would be the
But
sticking point.
it's very subtle. It's not like he's being dominated or anything like that.
No, but he could be being charmed.
That is true.
So Bulskabar just kind of waddles away, and the prince is just kind of standing there. He looks at you, and goes, "I'm terribly sorry." And he bows. He goes, "My name is Majifra.
Prince Majira.
Majifra. Please, Prince. It's not my actual title. They just call me that. And who are you? If
Professor.
I may ask."
I am Professor Arranis Windriver. This is Zed, Throkk, and Gideon.
It's
You may have
very
heard
nice
of us
to meet you.
as the heroes of River's Keep.
Is that in Railden?
Yes.
I'm afraid we haven't been getting much news from Railden, considering everything that's been
Yeah.
happening lately.
So you're not really royalty.
Oh, heavens no. My father, you see, was known as the king of spice and silk. He wasn't an actual king. It's merely a formality, I suppose. I'm more of a baron, I suppose you would say.
Aren't we technically those?
No, we don't own property.
The mansion.
Yeah, we own that.
He's like a step above you, a couple
I
steps.
meant
above
I meant beyond that. Wise guys.
Like, you guys have like very, very minor noble titles. His is like, he actually does have like some basic nobility because of
Is
the way
he the chairman of like a trading company now that is, or is his father still alive and he's just the son?
He's the Don.
and he's about to answer that question when Bolskabar just says, "Come on, Prince, I do not have all day."
I want to hear his answer.
Later. It's best not to keep the man waiting. He wanders.
But why? You
Takes you into this chamber, this very opulent room. Large chandelier hangs from the ceiling, and it casts this dazzling colors all over the room. There's this big throne with two smaller thrones next to it, and the prince wanders over and sits in the larger one. He seems almost a little bit uncomfortable in it. Yes, so, if I may, I wish to call my counsel and do what you must. So, in walks this old man. He's relying heavily on his staff, and he's kind of very weak. He's wandering in, and he bows to the prince, kind of looks sideways at Bolskabar, and then, without much grace, just kind of plops down in one of the seats. And a young woman comes in from the other side, and she bows to the prince and bows to Bolskabar, and sits down. The old man is dressed in very loose robes. Just kind of seems like this layer on layer on layer of just wrapping around him.
Mr. Parcell.
He's got this very tall, kind of gnarled at the top staff, and the woman is dressed in a very tight, low-cut dress. And she has, they all, by the way, have jewelry, rings and necklaces and bangles and things like that.
I'm looking amongst them for a match.
Yes, they all seem to be wearing a ring on their middle right finger. It has the
he
same
means the
pattern
match.
on it.
He means the match of the
I meant the magic.
essence.
Give me another Arcana.
Another Arcana after the first one?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know exactly what the essence looks like now.
Fuck. It was a 2.
This one's a little bit harder. You feel like there's something kind of interfering with it. Like, you had like this brief moment of amazing insight, but now there's something kind of clouding your sight, your arcane sight, and you get the sense that it could be because there's other strong casters present.
I am going to pull out my thing of true seeing
Okay.
and just sort of try and look formal, like it's a proper formal attire, and just see if I can't gain any additional insight on the area, on
Okay.
the people.
So when you go to pull it out, the seer kind of like forgive me, Prince. I seem to be not in my best strength. And at this, the woman stands up and says, "Father, you shouldn't push yourself." And she takes him and brings him away.
It's
I mean,
always the seer.
Yes, I'd like to take reasons not to trust the old man for 500, please.
Oh, hello, Jafar.
The prince looks quite concerned for the old man, but he turns back to Bolskobar and says, "Yes, Bolskobar."
Can I catch a glimpse of the man on my way out? With
Yeah.
the true sight.
Yeah, you do manage to get just a quick glimpse of him. He seems perfectly normal.
Interesting. Does anybody not seem perfectly normal?
Yeah, look at Bolskobar with that.
Okay, so a couple things. First off, the woman. You see standing next to this old man, this crumpled, blue-skinned, horrifying creature. With black hair and gnarled teeth and sharp claws. And she's gently leading this man away. And her clothes just kind of hang ragged off of her.
Can't be a sea
Let me
witch.
catch a quick glimpse of her. As for Bolskobar, you almost drop your gem of true seeing. He is standing before you, one of the ugliest creatures you have ever seen.
Darn, that rusty black hand.
He has this long snout with these giant tusks sticking up, these beady little eyes, and these big ears that are sticking out. His feet, you look down, and they seem to be like these cloven hooves.
So
And he's just hair everywhere. And an upturned nose like a snout.
That's
Like a knoll, or like
Like a pig.
a pig?
some kind of demon or devil.
No, not a demon or a devil. You can still see human features in him.
Okay, then I officially don't know.
Is he a wereborn?
Make an arcana.
Oh my god, if he is. That's a thing?
This is textbook werebore.
So, give Zed the signal.
What
Did
about
you
the
guys
prince?
catch the hints, by the way?
Yes, I caught that he was a pig. Yes.
Yeah,
Boorish.
I just didn't know werebores were a thing.
Yeah, they totally are. They're usually actually the good versions of things. Like werebears and werebores are actually usually like good aligned.
Yeah, I knew werebears were a thing. I remember a campaign with them, but I did not know werebores were a thing. I have learned something today.
The more you know.
I'm a parasite.
And Bolskobar, as he's speaking, he's just grunt. It almost sounds like grunting. Prince, I know that you wish to raid the temple, but I beseech you, not yet. These adventurers, They may seem small and
Yeah.
beneath us, but having
Yeah.
talked with them, I understand that they are strong and may prove useful in ridding us of this mummy problem. Give them 2 weeks. And the prince kind of looks around. He looks at all of you, and he says, "You are the ones that slayed the wyvern, right?"
Yes.
Pretty big deal.
You're welcome.
Yes. 2 weeks then. I will delay the troops. We will regather our provisions, and in 2 weeks' time, I will lend you some guards and let you storm the temple.
Of course. Do I see anything in particular about the prince that says, hey, maybe this isn't such a good thing?
No.
Anyone else in the room that, anything else that strikes me as, you know, oh my god, amongst the remaining people?
No. Actually, most of the guards have left at this point. It's pretty much you guys, Bolskabar, and the prince.
So Arranis is sweeping the room. I just wave.
I look down and I whisper to... let's see, how's he staying? Fuck.
Who, Gideon?
No, I'm thinking of something else.
Oh.
And let's see. I go up to Prince and I say, perhaps you'd like a private demonstration of our abilities.
That would be nice. Yes.
I looked at Bolskavar. Thank you so very much for the introductions. I'm sure you're quite the busy man. We'll part ways and pursue as agreed.
I want to see this display of power you mentioned.
That would be telling, wouldn't it? You said so yourself earlier.
You're a clever man.
Half-elf, actually. But thank you.
You have to be pretty clever to be able to acquire some one of the bardic instruments.
Very well then. But make sure that you take care. And with that, he kind of turns around and waddles out, slams the door as he leaves. And as soon as the door is closed, the prince just kind of goes.
I immediately begin ritual casting Detect Magic.
So wait, what did your glasses see?
I don't want to speak now. You do not... The walls might have ears.
Would they speak in the language that we're speaking in?
I have a feeling that anything we say is going to be translated.
And it won't be used against us.
Oh, goody. You should just give me the
What
green
about
light.
that?
I'm very sorry for Bolskabar. He's
A bit of a pig, I know.
You don't know the half of it.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're exactly who we said.
And who you need us to be.
I'm the hero this town deserves.
That's the last thing we need is another hero.
I'm going to. So when does it finish ritual casting?
You get 10 minutes in, and you're able to cast.
So can I figure out what spell is being cast on the prince?
Baron.
You know the school, and it's definitely enchantment.
Ravisher.
Now I'm going to look at. I'm going to look at Gideon and ask him if he knows how to dispel magic.
Oh wait, he's an invoker. He might not.
He'd better.
He does not.
I knew he wouldn't.
Okay, now the next question is: Do I have my counter charm yet?
I don't know, do you?
I don't know. I didn't write it down. If I did,
What level
Sorry
is
about
it?
this. I'm level 5, 6.
6.
Level 5.
Yeah, you're level 5.
Level 5, right. I'm getting
That's
my campaigns confused.
Bard. Counter charm is yeah. Yep.
Shit.
Do we have any sort of potion that gets rid of anything?
No, but I have an alternative.
If I may ask, what's so concerning?
You're under the influence of a spell of some sort.
Wait. Damn, Kyagatam's ointment doesn't cure this kind of crap. Because remember, we have that one ointment that can heal stuff and cure disease and cure poison, but it can't remove charm. It's useless.
So I'm going to take out my my loots and cast protection from evil and good on him.
How you feeling there, buddy?
Better. I don't.
Is there a pitcher and some glasses of water nearby, or is it just an empty meeting room?
It's just pretty much empty room.
I look
I
at
take
him.
out my water skins. I hear something to drink.
I look at the prince and I quietly say, "Are the walls secure from prying ears and eyes?"
I always thought that they were. But no, I'm not so sure.